Hello? Interesting. I see. Hello, Beta. Hello, Holly. Haha, Holly. Oh, hell no. Where I struggle, I'm sure she will come by. Thing was first, but you can't see messages before you open the stream on Twitch. I saw you type a P. That's the first message I saw in my chat. Live stream? Oh, huh? Who cares? Sorry. Sometimes I'm too blunt. Hello, Radical Replays. Why does your keyboard sound underwater? Does it? The hell? Dude, I was working on such a cool level with Asa, but I can't show you because he wants me not to show it. But I swear it's the coolest level. It's like a weird resonance every time you type. Maybe that's because it's like on my desk and my microphone is attached to my desk, so when I type anything on my desk there's like a frequency going into the microphone. Hello, Citron. Nope, I always start at 2. You said you missed her and wanted her to visit your stream. What? I never said those words. You're putting words into my mouth. I'm amazing background noise. Awesome. I have been promoted to the position of awesome background noise. What are we thinking about my Cowboy Yoshi? Like murder? This is a threat? Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, murder. What OST do we want to listen to today? I'm thinking today, so I actually made a good bit of progress on the Cowboy level off stream, even though I was mainly busy with something else. And I think we are about to finish on this level. The best death threat I've ever gotten. I don't think I've gotten any, I can't remember any death threats, at least not a credible one. I'm sure people probably told me like I want you to die or something before, but who cares, right? It's like, doesn't mean anything if you're not really gonna back it up with anything. Pizza Tower? Yeah, I don't like Pizza Tower. What will the next level be? I'm not sure yet. So you find a retropipe in this level like up here, which I think is maybe a bit difficult. I just don't like 2D platformers played by Kitty. And I don't really remember the Pizza Tower OST, and we've listened to it before, so it can't be that memorable. There's no real bangers in there for me. Here's this credible when you're zeroing on your location. Yeah, but that wouldn't work anyway, right? Because like, even if you had a knife, I would probably still be able to beat you in a fight. Let's be real here. Like, unless you somehow bring a gun into Canada, you can't actually give me a death threat, because you're not a threat to me. You know what I mean? Maybe a bit hidden, but vertical. Well, yes. But we still have the mission name. And when we might also have just people like looking around. Oh, even if you look around, it's hard to see. Hello, Mushy. Good houses. True. Glad you like them. Dude, I wish Asa would just let me show the slide level we made. It's so fucking cool. What a shame. Today we probably want to import the Yoshi guy, and we actually want to make a background here, because this level doesn't really have a background yet. Hello, Mario Nova. Right, it's just like random clouds, and it's looking kind of nice, but I'm not a big fan of it. I feel like we can do something better, make this look more cowboy-y. If there was any other N64 you could choose to mod the way you have with SM64, what would it be? There's only one N64. Well, I guess there's the N64 disk drive, so my choices here are very limited. And we also have to import the Yoshi farmers here. There will basically be a bunch of farmers here, they're all Yoshis, and they will be farming. And I forgot to vertex color this side of the thing. Cool. Because if it's relevant, what a timing for me to say that looking around has always been a hassle in vanilla, if you're looking for anything important that is. Looking around has always been a hassle. Like, do you think this is better, or like, what do you mean? Will you add cacti? Yes, I should. There are already cacti in the main area. I was actually thinking to add pokies here, because this is like the Outlands. Right, you can see some cactuses here. Man, the movement in this level is kinda hype. Even though it's like so unnecessary, it doesn't really add anything to the stage, it's still fun to just run through. And I made all of these destroyable because this is a really funny reason I made these barrels destroyable. They were static geometry, but I ran out of RAM. So I decided I'm just gonna make these objects, and then I decided I might as well make them destroyable, so now you can destroy them for no reason. Hello, Procg. Having to go close up, then look around mode. This was more instant. Ah, yes. This is very instant. That's true, Maranova, but like I'm running out of memory. I don't want to add anything more to this level if I can prevent it. This level here actually has 55,000 triangles, like all areas combined. Block OST? I think we did that before, let's try it. Full block OST. This is kind of starting off nicely. 55k, yep. Look at this. Wait, why does it say for? Oh, because I had something in 52,500 actually. Oh, you can't see it, my camera's blocking it. Control H maybe? Control Shift H? Shift H? Oh no. Yeah, I don't know how to show you guys the triangles on screen. RIP. Hello, Zero Volt. Shit, I still need to import your song, Zero Volt. Gonna do that later today. Either way, I wanna try to make a better skybox. This is our current skybox, and you see how boring and barren it is? And then the next step might be to make it so that the skybox, this here fades into the skybox. So let's look at some Wild West Canyon. See what we can find. See if any of this is applicable to us. We want something like this, I guess. Screenshot it and show us a screenshot. CVA, too bad. There has to be a Blender hotkey. Hello, Dark Whiz. Do we just want to add like little canyon buildings like this in the background, maybe? The problem with doing that is that they are just gonna not look very good in the skybox, I find. Maybe we can take a piece of geometry like this and just put it in the background. The big white ones, what are you talking about? I don't understand. I don't know any big white ones. I don't know if I ever watched Toy Story. Hello, wow, Jinxie. Talking about clouds. Oh, I don't know if I want clouds. I want this to look like a canyon place after all. I wanna see what vibe this gives me. Fuck. I exported this under the wrong name. I think I always tell who's new and who hasn't, because people don't operate under the assumption Case has never seen or played anything ever. Yeah, you have to keep in mind, my life was very much just spent doing one thing at a time. I would always spend every single piece of free time I had just doing one thing. So I didn't see much of the world, actually. I wonder if he's considered having played anything ever or not. How's the process of interconnection between the scenes carried out in this case? The change of scene for the engines. How do you find the location? Programming. We do a little bit of programming. Okay, so this is what that would look like. I think we can unanimously agree this is not very good. Are we all in agreement here? Cool idea though, yeah. I mean, ideally this would feel like a whole canyon region around it, right? How can we possibly do that? We could just actually put a desert background here. Like, what if the bottom was just all sand? We make the bottom here all sand, and then far in the distance we have some more of those dunes. No, it being not less flat wouldn't help. And look, it looks like it's moving. You see that? It just looks like it's moving in space, and I don't like that. Well, actually it's like so far away that it doesn't get bigger or smaller anymore. We would have to decrease the far awayness. Falling down into sand. Quicksand pit, yeah. Honestly, quicksand pit might be the best solution here. Sad? Sad? Why sad? Right, we want this vibe here. So it's like, imagine this part here, the brown part, but it's like quicksand. Are you going for this being like an actual location or just in the middle of the sky on a void? Yeah, I want this to be an actual location. All my places are supposed to be actual locations. Hello, Nicholas. Yeehaw. Signature is this playing into the ladder by making random bits of desert just kind of float around? Nah. Oh, I was thinking instead of a death void, there would just be quicksand your machine. So like, it's not actually quicksand you're supposed to touch. Let's just try it. There's a good chance that we won't like it, but like we have to try it and see if we actually hate it. When I have to desire some of those cliffs so that it looks like this isn't the only one in this area. Yeah, that's a good idea, Maui. But first we need something for the floor to be like, because if we just, well, I mean, actually that's exactly what we just tried now, right? To put one of those cliffs in the skybox. The problem is it looks like the cliff is infinitely far away, and then there's a lot of nothing here. So the vibe just doesn't work just because it looks too far away. And making it look closer is not possible. Or, well, I guess it is possible with the strategy, but it's all gonna be a bit weird. I think we're gonna be better off if we don't give the player the impression that this is high up in the sky, and instead make this feel somewhat close to the floor, like an actual flat desert would be. Which is why I'm thinking of putting sand there instead of fading into nothingness. Second consideration here is that fading into nothingness is an expensive effect. Quick sign of that. Well, we'll see about that, Tolly. Hello, Selton. It's like a mirage. Yeah, but it looks terrible. I don't think that's a feeling we want for the level. We want this to be like the yeehaw of Wild West. Trust in this one idea here. I feel like it could work. I know this looks rough for now, but I have some plans. Yeah, okay, this is not it. Let's just at least check it out in-game once to see just how terrible this would be. Maybe there's something we can learn from actually seeing it. Kind of like how some levels and other hacks have like a fade to black void. Yeah. So it should be lighter instead of darker. Also a fair point. Chocolate floor. I think a bigger problem we're gonna have is that the texture effect is gonna look really trippy. You'll see, it will look like one of those hypnotists spinning things. Yeah, that's not good at all. And it doesn't even tile correctly. Cool. You guys wanna see something absolutely brutal? So death pen was a quicksand? I don't know. We decide that later. What an animation. I called the animation comedy death. Okay, I think we can conclude quicksand is not it. Definitely not. Even this looks terrible. Is that how everyone gets out of bed every day? The Mario animation there? Well, okay, this texture is also terrible because it doesn't tile. Let's actually try a decent texture. Maybe this one's better? Surely Sand 6 will be better than Sand 21. Clueless. What if we do some gameplay bullshit here? We add shade color here, subtract prim here. He always does like fucked up combiners like this. It's not terrible. Yeah, you need fucked up combiners to do some stuff, for sure. Looks like quicksand, really? Can we fade it? Yeah, we'd have to fade this. Well, actually we can't really fade this in the combiner. And it's also like really close to the gameplay area, which is kinda awkward. Does Eric hack quicksand right now? Well, it's at least more detailed. Or it gets a bit he gets pinned to the front for a bit, something like Looney Tunes, and maybe that would be very funny, but I don't want to program that. Yeah, just look weird true. If we did something like this, we probably have to fade out the alpha along the edge. I think that could look decent. Oh, why did it become so red? The fuck? That's why. I think now this could look fine-ish. So wondering what the solution is, you don't have to fade the edges out. You could fade it into a different color. Like a solid color that matches the background color. It kinda works. Compiling takes forever. Yeah, these are kind of things where you just have to try, see what happens, see how it turns out, I find. It definitely needs the fog applied, otherwise it looks really bad. Dude, I gotta get rid of this cliff in the skybox, it is pissing me off. One thing I worry about is that players might think they have to go to the bottom here. I'd like to prevent that a lot. We can also do a little bit of the Kalimari Desert thing, where there's a bunch of big cliffs in the background. The problem is, we can't really draw them too far out, because then we get render distance issues. Discard image. This content is no longer available. Awesome. Right, I kinda like this, where there's a bunch of cliffs in the background. Although our main area is like on top of one of those, so you wouldn't really see them. But the idea would just be that you see a lot of sand in the background. Basically something like this. So you just want it to be lighter. Is what you're saying, just make it lighter. I can try that. Awesome. Basically this. And the sides of the cliffs should be darker. Well, yeah, if we went with this, then of course I would make this darker here. No question about that. Yeah, you want this to be darker. Well, we would make the bottom darker. I don't know if I want to make the top darker. Making it slowly move. That could avoid the issue, yeah. The problem is, this texture is so big that it is not possible to make it slowly move, at least not cheaply. So that's an issue. Can't you render the distant cliffs in another layer like OOD renders at Skybox? Yes, that's what I would do. But that comes with some limitations. Well, actually we could probably just place it in camera view and then give it a low far awayness and it should work. The problem is it's not going to interact with the real level geometry there. Since you quick some bottom there, it looks like this circle plane and doesn't move. It should be because I can immediately tell from a standstill what the top of the ground is, what the side is, and what the quicksand pit is. True, that is a good point. Well, you would probably see the quicksand as just something being very far away, right? First of all, let me export this. And then let's export this again. Look at this again. Do you know the F-Zero Sand Ocean Skybox? Maybe that's another inspiration. Let's see. F-Zero Sand Ocean. This one? Interesting effect here. Interesting. That looks insanely cheap. It's basically just a few mountain billboards. It's a cool effect though, but I wonder what it would look like if you actually looked off the cliff here. It just doesn't feel far away. I think that's because I need to turn on fog. Let me turn on fog and see. Let's see this again actually. I should have turned on fog right away. Oh, but then I used shade alpha here. Ooh, that's an issue. Let's just see what this would look like, and we're just gonna pretend that it's gonna fade out at the edges. I'm trying to click on that, but it's like it's sending me to F-Zero HD Facebook page. I can't see the image you posted, Proxy. Ugh. That's very much not pretty. So it is also kind of like an infinite thing. The fog should be the same color as the sand color. I don't want to change the fog color this late in. The fog color right now is very essential for the art style here. Making it all yellow would change the vibe a lot. I think we have to come up with a different solution. There's the obvious solution of just fade everything into blue at the bottom. You can just vertex color the sides of the level to fade into the quicksand. I don't see how that makes any sense. How can you vertex color the sides to fade into quicksand? Into a texture? You can't set a color to a texture. I don't understand. Make the bottom of the skybox have the same color as the sand and fade it. Yeah, that's what we would do. If you just fade it, don't use the resolution of not being randomly in the air. Yes. Yeah, we would have it be very high up if we actually just faded this into blue or into clouds or whatever. That's exactly what it would be in Satoshi. I don't know if that's preferable. Damn, we should have thought about this like a long time ago. What do other video games do? I wonder. They just go down. Yeah, they're just saying, fuck it, it's level down there. Can't really do that. Making things fade to blue would make things look like they're disappearing, whereas the sand at the bottom would always make it feel like there's ground in the distance. That's came out the way I'm thinking. Now I know what you mean. There is another option here. This is a very messed up effect that we can do here. But because it's so far away, it might not be so bad. There has to be a better way to do this. Let's do combined, prim, shade, prim. And this is 0, and this is env, and this is 0. And then env is like this with a little less saturation. Or more than that. So that way we just have it fade into the background. And then the background would have this color here. Let me just make sure I got the background color right, so we can actually look at this properly. That was terrible. What the hell did I do here? Oh boy, okay, well, we just have to guess the color. Looks very weird in the level, but I think this might work. I feel like making a thing fade to blue would make things look like they just... Yeah, okay, I already read that. Make them fade to orange. That doesn't fit the fog. Can you apply the texture itself? To what? What texture? This whole skybox here is just math. There isn't really a texture there. This is very blue. But you can see my vision, right? Oh, I know why it's so blue. I know why. Do not worry. What you just saw was just a consequence of some FAST64 hacks. This will look different, actually. As soon as it's exported. Yeah, okay. This kind of has a nice feeling, I think. And it's also very, very clear what you can't walk on. Hello, Clayman. I feel like this direction might work. Although it would be very cool if there was more in the background. It would be very cool if we could somehow connect the sand on our floor with the skybox. You know what I mean? I'm thinking how to do that. What if we faded the sand at the bottom into that, and then we have other cliffs that fade from the blue into a cliff? Like, just have like a cliff come out of nowhere there. And then you just see like the side of the cliff. No, I want the blue colors. That's already decided, Shy Guy. We decided this when we started working on this level. It is too late to undo that. Hello, Kek Honka Honka. My favorite YouTube name. You're a gooba? Okay. Interesting. Is there a way I can make this work next time I exported it so I don't have to deal with all the FAST64 resetting my hex edits? The only way I see is to use colored sand from the get-go. You know what, fuck it. We're just gonna do this for testing. We're actually just gonna import colored sand. Maybe we can even find a better sand texture. Wouldn't that be insane? Actually, is it even really sand, or is it more like gravel, cobblestone? Like something like this, maybe, that you would see. Theme prehistoric. Let's try this. Right, and we need shade alpha for the fog. Man, not being able to use shade alpha throughout the entire level is such a big limitation. Do we maybe need to make this more intense? I think we do. Hello, G-Boy. Oh, block is done. We need something else. Chrono trigger. All right. Hello, Rainy. Make a second side transfer moving layer so it looks like the hot sun reflections. That's so expensive to render. You're basically overdrawing everything twice. We can't do that. Not on the N64. Otherwise, that would be a pretty nice idea. God, this is loud. Why is it so yellow? I didn't make it this yellow, did I? Let's play an emulator. No. Can we all together today rant about the fucking YouTube stuff that is going on recently? I feel like almost every video I am recommended by YouTube is some meaningless drama between people that no one should care about. It's like everything turned into like the 2008 squabbles of just people arguing over nothing that you would see in like magazines and on TV. Are humans just hardwired to be into that shit? Is that why? Even in nerd spaces, it's like, this faked speedrun tried to fool everyone. It's like, no! The worst I see is like, oh, this blindfolded speedrun is fake, and then it's this like super obvious 30-minute 16-star run that's very obviously not done blindfolded, and they're talking about it as though this was like a big event that people cared about. No, no one cared. 5 people saw it, and then you made the video. Shut up. You know, all rage bait and discount the people who try and do it. Yeah, I mean, I don't care about it, but it's like everywhere. Of course I don't get rage baited, I just get annoyed that it's there, that it's infiltrating my world. What I miss? Nothing important. Go ahead and hit do not recommend channel and destroy the algorithm for them. Oh, that's an option? I feel like I heard that before and then just forgot about it. Honestly, I don't hate this. This looks kind of nice. Does do not recommend channel work properly? I don't know. Oh, but if we're going with this option, ooh, we can do something cool. We can do something even better than this. We can make this texture Ultra HD, now that I think about it. But then I need to make it less brown again. Cool. Awesome. There we go. The 3 little dots on start page next to videos. I will keep that in mind. I say that, but I get rage baited all the time. Yeah, I don't get rage baited usually. I just don't really care about most things. That's the cool thing for me. The power of not caring. Dude, has anyone seen Biobag recently? He's been gone for a while. He wanted to help me rework a bunch of levels. I hope he's not gone. That'd be really unfortunate for the Case Empire. Wait, I gotta item, not something important for now anyway. Yeah, so fun fact, there was a company that approached me recently and they said they want to make an N64 game in 2024. Looks like they might be doing it, but we'll find out in June. If they do make one, that would be pretty hype. Hey chat, what are we doing? We're making the level prettier. How come? I guess they just want to do it. And I mean, it's kind of like a cool concept, right? I imagine it could sell. Just when you make a video game, especially like an indie game, usually your biggest issue is that no one even knows of your game. But if you have the marketing of, hey, this is an N64 game, but there's also PC port available, it's kind of insane. That would make the news and you would get so much marketing for free. This level here is getting like pretty much easy, 50, 40, something like that, I think. We can try it real quick, although me adding this probably just kind of ruined the whole performance. Let's simplify this a little bit. I think we do want to go with this, so I think it's fine to actually start optimizing this a little bit. Did you still optimize the engine, or do you think you're close enough to 100% of the N64's power? There's still some optimizations left on the table. So it's being a sunset, rise orange blue would make sense for the lighting, but it's high noon. The sun has to be from above. It's all about being cowboys. Yes, that is all possible, G-Boy. We might be doing that. I actually, the plan I outlined earlier would add big cliffs in the background, which I can show in a little bit once I'm actually getting there. So the reason we did that, it does add polygons, but it reduces overdraw a lot, so it's good. If it had made Mario 64 game and then had ports to Switch or Steam similar to QV64 or Tori 3D, I think fans of the dev console would be very likely to support it. Yeah, that. And also just, it would make a lot of people hear about it. If it was a good game on top of it, then people would probably get it. Wants to hear about it. Okay, so I'm thinking we do this. And then next we have one of those background clips there. We put them in the background layer. And this doesn't make any sense. We do something else. I have a similar idea to that. Hello, Liliana. Okay, similar idea. West BG close. We have a second layer. We get a little parallax effect. Can I get a nerd emoji in chat for that one? And then, so for this we don't actually need fog anymore. We'll just pretend there's fog on it. No Z-buffer VG text. I want the oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna copy this. Dude, you know what's crazy? When I changed the skyboxes in Mario 64, people were telling me, Case, you're clearly an idiot. They were going for a parallax effect. They didn't just fuck up the math. No, no, no. It's a parallax effect. You don't know what you're talking about, bro. So campaigns to physical retro releases. It worked, yeah. This is gonna be difficult to get the colors similar. Never mind. Oh, actually, yes, that is difficult. How am I gonna do that? And then worst of all, we also need to add a blue to this. Shit. Oh, actually adding the blue is easy. I just 2-cycle, combined, prim, shade alpha, prim, set this to 1. Okay, so I think you guys will like this idea here. We move this right here where the skybox would be. And then we go over the outline. We set the alpha to 0. Do I need to set the alpha to 1? Okay. Before I do that, I also need to do this one. Has it been an instrument show? Well, I've said before that it's my favorite movie, so there you go. Okay, I think you can see my vision here now. Honestly, I should have used the fog color here instead of this one. And I also don't know why this does this. This is very weird. But I'm just gonna assume that's a FAST64 rendering bug. That's a description of the movie. He is in a giant dome that monitors him 24/7. I mean, it's true, but that sounds very ridiculous when you put it like that. Uh, 12. You know what? I want it to be anywhere but here. I want it to be like here, so we can actually see it correctly. If I did everything right, we now have a cliff that is far away and has some fog on it. Yeah, we broke into Chrono Trigger music. Have you ever played the levels you've created? Of course I play them. How am I gonna test them without playing them? Played Madness on April Fools? Right, I had my wife play it too on April Fools. Where the fuck is my thing? I forgot to set one value. That's why. So we want a low far awayness here. People make fun of me for calling this far awayness, but you cannot tell me that this is distance. Distance is not a good name for this. It is far awayness, trust me. I was planning to make a like 3-hour video game water essay, but I decided against it. Okay, so that's interesting to say the least. Doesn't look as I thought it would. Why does it render like this? Oh, that's why. this level have any lag spots? I have not noticed any. And the performance is gonna get even better once we have F3DX3 with the occlusion planes. Fun fact, Leela, I don't know if you were here for it, but we found out why F3DX3 lags on my ROM hack and not on anyone else's. You wanna know why? I'm gonna brag about this forever. This is what Sauron told me what he thinks. He said he thinks that in Return to Yoshi's Island, the memory and RDP is so optimized that with F3DX3 the RSP becomes the bottleneck. And because F3DX3 has more RSP cost, that is likely it. So he's making a version of F3DX3 that has some optimized RDSP. I think this would work if the color was a bit better. Imagine this all around the level. It's very cheap to render too. I don't know why the color is that off though. That's weird. I thought the color would be at least close. Let me check what my fog color is. This is the color of my fog. So this is the color that the prim should be here. Aha. That's why it looks weird. It's starting to come together, true. But yeah, so now if Sauron actually finishes his F3DX3 upgrade or change that removes some features but optimizes the RSP, we will likely see like an instant huge performance boost. It will be big, especially once we re-export the levels with the new vertex count and better material aligning. Things are looking pretty good. Okay, this would look fine if it was not for the background just having a different color than the fog. Oh, there's another factor to this, and that is that the fog never actually fully clips in. So realistically, it's like a less saturated version of this. We gotta pick something else. Do we make this the official color? Oh, what the hell? Do we make this the official color maybe? And then this also has to fit that color. Make the font brighter in the background so you don't notice the missing space. We make them the exact same color so there's no missing space. The problem is, like, the fuck? Combined color, alpha multiplied by combined color. This is such a weird combiner. This combiner is unworkable. What the fuck even comes out of this? What performance I expected from F3DX3 after Sauron patches it? Like 10 to 20%. What makes F3DX so darn RSP expensive? You know, Sauron goes for less instructions, fit more into overlay, but is it that significant? I think a lot of it comes down to how he changes the lighting processing on the vertices. Although we disabled that, and the bottleneck was still there, so I don't actually know if he's right in saying that it's the RSP. But it is what he said he thinks the issue is. For like the cell shading and the specular stuff, I think he has to process vertices in a different order. Yeah, okay, so I don't understand how this could pop. What the fuck? Oh, I had the Sun Combiner open somehow. Cool. Cool. Now they all three have the same color, and this should look good. I think adding a bit more variety into the hills in the background would benefit the level after a bit more, so it wouldn't look too boring. Also, hello. Yes, Lemon Guy, that's basically the plan. Oh, I forgot to export the level. Ugh. Hello, Jan. The arguments happening on my Discord are so funny. They're getting so stupid. People are arguing about nothing in my Discord nowadays, and then people are just making unfounded assumptions and like, yep, this is it. Will you remove point lights for the theoretical version? I don't know. I mean, he's free to do it because I don't use them. If he doesn't do it, I will probably do it. Why is it so bright? So saturated. Ignore my message, I'm just storing that there. Actually, that's a bad idea. I'm just gonna type this into Discord. Fuck RGB. Okay. Whoever's chatting my Discord will be very confused by this, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Why is it? That has to be a render issue. Genuinely, I don't think this is my mistake. Let me check this out on Nemu. This might just be a Project 64 exclusive bug. Champions Road for the first time while doing items with Mario? In 64 land? Or in one of those Nintendo games? Nope, this is generally just how it looks for some reason. How can that be? Did I not export it? True. If you press the Windows key plus V, you can bring up the clip policy. True. But what if I need it tomorrow? What is bro cooking? Bro is cooking this. Look at this. We're trying to make the background here more interesting. But for some reason, that color there is just not matching. And the math should work out to match the color exactly. So now it looks like shit for no reason. Mic gong. You get a mic gong for that one. One free mic gong for everyone. Did I ruin this texture? Wait, did I ruin this texture here? I feel like this used to look better. Did I break it? I broke it. I swear I broke it. It didn't look like this before, right? It looked way better before. What happened? Oh no. It looks so shitty now. Hello, Seymour Sam. What did I do? No. The fuck does match the fade out? Oh, really? Guys, when did I break this? Has to be due to the wrong sandy texture being hooked up now, right? Wasn't it closer to this before? That looks much closer to what I remember it to be like. Nata, that's the exact problem we are working on right now. The fog not looking right. But like, it should look right. What if I just make more of it? How is this gonna look like? This will look terrible, but I want to see what the color is now. Representing Control Z, you can't just Control Z that. That was like 20 minutes ago when it changed. But don't worry, I remember inputting the value of 0.23 there. So I'm pretty confident that that is the bug I made. So opinion on forced child labor. It's probably not good for a child. Does the power meter scale with widescreen on console too? Yes. The fuck? I swear it's literally 1-to-1 the same color in Blender. What do you mean it's not the same? I know what the issue is. I know what the issue is. The actual level fog is applying to this and ruining the color. The level fog is more saturated than the actual fog we use. And that is ruining the color. Because we didn't want the level to fade into fully saturated fog. Oh, that's stupid. Shit. There's no easy solution here. Unless we change the level fog. Turning it white might work. Well, I mean, if we change the level fog, of course, we can fix it. And we don't even have to turn it to white. I think... And this is why I have this in my Discord, because now I can just Control V this. What if we tried this? This should look almost the same and not have the issue. I always thought you said fuck instead of fuck. No. How does fuck sound like fuck? There's a clear O in there. What if the blue in Skybox was just yellow-brown? I know we moved past this, but I think this will be really good. No. It's gonna ruin my buildings. You can't do volumetric fog like that. It's purely distance-based. Yeah, this makes the whole level look a lot foggier, which is a bit the issue. Maybe, okay, wait. We decreased the saturation of the fog, so now the fog matches exactly this color. Now we can back again increase this value here to get the exact, almost the exact same fog without any of the downsides. Sure, it will be slightly heavier fog, but it should look the same, roughly. I was gonna say anything, but I too heard you say fuck instead of multiple times instead of fuck. I say fuck every single time. We've been over this. I cannot pronounce fuck correctly. Okay, it is what it is. Fucking brilliant. True. Why is there a train down there? What? How did that get there? Last week they strapped me to an evil radioactive machine to examine my bones, and this week it got worse. The evil lady put a needle in my arm and took my life essence. Leela, where the fuck are you? Is that where you've been? You've just been at the torture facility? Do I need to get you out of there, Leela? Are you okay? What's the point of the rotating elevator next to the bridge at the start of Bomberfield? What is the point? Just to look cool, I guess. Okay, so it looks like this train here doesn't actually do train things. It just kind of goes off the rails. And I don't know why. Cool. Oh, I see why. Its rotation was wrong. Alright, now that we have that, we can add more of the cliffs. I've had worse? Leela, what is happening to you? Do you need help? Wait, so you're actually dying or something? That's really sad, if true. Let's just check up, so okay. Good. I thought we've been making Rip Leela jokes for a while now, and then actually you just have like bone cancer or something. That would have been pretty tragic. Not that you're aware of. Well, that's good at least. If you're not aware of bone cancer, you probably don't have that much bone cancer. You wanna know what game is fucking sick? Yu-Gi-Oh! Could you imagine if they didn't ruin the game? Holy shit. It couldn't be as big as Pokemon. Duel. True. And if being the bad bone density allegations also lost weight apparently 6. Doesn't estrogen make your bones thicker though? I'd feel like you'd have more bone density now. Or does it reduce your bone density under your conditions? So upset about Penny Monster wasn't even funny. I exited way earlier. I exited with Elemental Heroes. That was too much for me. I don't like archetypes. Probably dude, yes, Digimon really fucked up. Dude, the games Digimon made, Digimon World 1 was like their first game. That game fucking sucked. I know we're all nostalgic for it and I like the game a lot, but the game like objectively fucking sucks. And then I played Digimon World 4, which is not even really a Digimon game. It's just like you are a Digimon with a weapon and you hit like random enemies. There's one movement option. Thank you for the donation. Shit, I missed that. I missed your donation. What was it? Who donated? Who do I need to thank for this? Digimon World kinda good? No way you think it's actually good. That game is so garbage. I played it with my wife. It was unplayable, even with 2 people. Ah, Riolu, thank you for the sub. I did not know that Digimon World 1 has a PC port, and I do not want to play it, because the game fucking sucks. It's only released in Korea, that's crazy. He said that he got on another stream and comments some money. Well, thank you for commencing some money. Commence prime money is what it says, not comments. Commence. I don't even know what commence means. The hell? Is that a word? Real? But why is there another train on the floor? Which train is that? This one here? That makes sense. Why is the rotation also fucked up? I did say that World 4 sucks, yes. Digimon Rumble Arena 1. Dude, we have been playing Digimon Rumble Arena 2. That game is actually really fun. If you could turn off the items in that game, I would like it a lot. But you can't, and the items ruin the game. They have some of that already. They have Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory. They're actually pretty good. They're just like better Pokemon games. First game is so much better. Oh, I had no idea. It's like Smash 64 and Smash 4. No way, Digimon Rumble 2 is like Smash 4. If that counts as a Smash 4, then like the other one has to be so rough. Digimon Rumble 2 is like so unpolished. You know what really annoyed me about getting blood taken this time? For this time in my life, I was remotely freaking out, and my mom was just like telling me to not look and stuff, like, come on. Don't get scared, little baby, it's just a needle. I know, Mom. Shut up, Mom. We be riding the train. Swings are the dumbest thing. The main character is losing a duel, so he literally starts cheating, making up whole new rules and cards just to win. What? That's what happened in the anime? The guy just cheated, and that's how pendulum monsters came to be? That's funny as fuck. They've used the same space as actual infant. Well, you are a child, right? You're not 18 yet. You're basically just like a toddler. Have you seen the clip of Vsauce saying that babies don't have a soul? They're like almost sentient, but not really. Can we extend that to people under 18? Took like 6 tubes worth of blood in my arm. There isn't that much blood in a tube, right? A tube is just like 8 milliliters, so that's like 48 milliliters. I think Persona game really cool. A mystery dungeon style game would be cool. I don't like mystery dungeon games. I think mystery dungeon games are the worst. I played one mystery dungeon game that wasn't a Pokemon game, and that was also not playable. And I played Explorers of Time, and I just couldn't finish it. Peep this. Yeah, this is definitely a game from 2005. Holy shit. Well, actually, this is probably earlier than that. Okay, this does look better than the second game. Like, this is definitely a graphical update. Wanna hear a joke? Yes, Agirov, tell me a joke. Right, I wanna fix the train. I don't like how the train is not changing its pitch. There should be a goal pitch. What's another way of saying coming in a woman? There's like 50 answers to that, and we have so many synonyms for coming and woman. I don't know, Agirov, what is it? Thank you for the big amounts take. That's what I was going to end up saying. Oh, okay. Loading the dishwasher. Yeah, I knew that one. Here. We need the pitch to also change to whatever the surface is. Hello, B-Tark. Just cancel whoever told that joke. True. Aggie, I feel like if you were more famous, you would get cancelled a lot. You know what? This function is just right. Link image expert, nice image artist. Wait, is that a Trump joke? Oh, this spins too whoops. This spins way too fast. The hell? So he used to talk about boobs in video games, and now he knows about science and fingers. We all know about science and fingers. Okay, that's a bit too slow, but I like that this kind of works. Okay. You like the train? That's good. I don't like the train anymore. Nice, lila ceiling, let's go. I got Omega killed. Okay, with this background here, this is giving me much better vibes. This much better works. Oh yeah, oh yes, 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 this is good. And then we have one in the actual world that is like nearby. I feel like that makes the illusion perfect. Okay, Sextons, you're like 15, you don't know what that even means. Send you the moment Panty monsters appear in anime, watch it whenever to see how stupid it is. Alright, I will watch that, I wanna see that. You're 19, oh okay, never mind, you can know what sex is. Wait, it feels like yesterday when you were 9. Wait, what? Didn't you join my Discord when you were literally 9 years old? In like 2018? Am I crazy here? Were you 13 then? Okay, I think the background works. Next question is, what do we do for the second area? Do we like the clouds though? I kind of like the clouds. Like, this was just something I kind of made up out of nowhere. But now that it's here, I don't even mind that. I think it has a very nice look actually. It looks very fluffy. We still need something for this area here. We probably just... Actually, we don't have to make any cliffs here. We definitely have to do something with order, otherwise it looks so floaty in the sky. clouds look too transparent. That's funny because they are opaque. They're not transparent at all. The night cycles would be cool. Yes, but if you make that, you have to make the level with that in mind from the get-go. Let's check this out on N64 and see how it performs. If I can find my SD card reader on my desk anywhere. It's right here. You didn't want to let you say the S word? Lila, you're 17. You don't know what the S word is. What's the flashing 0 about? That's a debug number for the current action of Boshi the Yoshi. Okay, so this is why I couldn't compose 40 Is because you think I'm 2 years old? No. The reason you are not the first person to ask to compose 40 YI. It's because Badoob wants to make all of it. Is that thing I defy because I'm bored? Trying to say S, what is that thing you defy because you're bored? Huh? The cut tracks are also very good, yeah. I wish I could put Shanghai Heroes in. It's such a good song. I'm hoping that I can release RTYI alongside an OST cartridge. Yeah. This is gonna be loud as fuck if I don't turn this down. Let's mute the OST. Please don't crash. Okay. 55 FPS when we're not looking at the level. Good start. 30. And we didn't even optimize or put F3DX3 in yet. Oh, that's crazy. Oof. That hit 26 for 1 second, but that's fine. So this actually looks incredible for N64. You can even see these. 29, you failed, big guy. Oh no. This has to be the laggiest view in the level, like from here going over here. That's perfectly fine, 25. Especially considering we didn't put occlusion planes in yet. If you cap the FPS, does it stay at 30? Capping the FPS does slightly increase it. Let's try that. Right, let me go here, turn on capped FPS, and see if that's any better. It's not too different. Do you guys actually think Banjo-Tooie looks as good as this? Because I just don't think so. Banjo-Tooie very much just didn't play into the N64 aesthetic, if you know what I mean. It like tried to be the super modern, I don't know if that makes sense. I think clouds would look better if they were more fuller and whiter. I think these clouds look really good for like what we put into them, just like math formulas. That's true, but we still have dynamic lighting to add, so maybe we will make up for that. Oh, that's a capture card bug. The crazy part about this is that I made this level layout knowing that this would be difficult to run. And I made this under the assumption that I would be able to use the culling planes. Wait a second, you see that? Enable culling isn't even on. We're not even culling these buildings. Wait, we're not culling any of these buildings here. Let me turn that on real quick. Let's try that again with culling enabled. How the fuck is it running at near solid 30 if nothing is being culled? And it's like 10,000 triangles too. And then imagine the new F3DX version on top of that. How the fuck did OOT not even reach solid 30 FPS? Cause they ain't me. Why was he dancing? He was dancing? That's definitely a bug if he was dancing. Not intended at all. Are you going to add structural support underneath the train tracks? Yes. Well, if a Mario exclusive, people would make insane shit with it. True. Well, this is not a Mario exclusive engine anyway. Well, a lot of the music in the game obviously is MIDI-fied, so it's gonna not sound as good as on SoundCloud. God damn it. Well, I didn't want this to be too sandy synonym. I wanted just to be just Cowboys, high noon, you know? That's why I chose Blue Fog. Dude, no way. Is this an issue with material bleeding, material inlining? Will those be able to be changed? Well, if someone makes a better port, sure, I will add the better port, but it's gonna do that. We are not even bleeding in inlining materials yet. Okay, let's actually bleed in inline materials as well. As soon as I can actually enter the level without it crashing. It's entirely other people, Holly. Most of the parts are done by List G, some are done by Arctic Jaguar, and some are done by Toaster Ketchup. Why is this suddenly an issue? This wasn't an issue before. How does enable culling do that? Let's make the whole part for hideout. Sounds 20 times better than the original. Eh. Do you think about making SM64 game engine? What does that mean? What is a Mario 64 game engine? What the hell? Why does this suddenly start happening? Let's import the one with material bleeding enabled and look at this again. That should make this a lot better already, performance-wise. Well, we already hit basically stable at 30, but you know. A framework for other people to make mods? Well, I'll release my engine and then you either use it or you don't. libsuper and Alos. There is wait, I don't know if you're referencing this, but I did replace some of the libultra functions with my own, and I did call it libsuper, so maybe that is what you're talking about. Basically, libultra, the one Nintendo used and Rareware used, is kind of garbage. Basically, everything they make has like 30% inefficiency. And I just called it libsuper, the ones I made. Or are you referencing something else? You were there when you talked about it? No? Oh. The libsuper. I have no idea what you're talking about. No one knows what you're talking about when you just say libsuper. Okay, something about this place is cursed. The loudest sound possible on N64. You do not want me to open this ROM. Trust me. The one I made is just like a few libultra functions replaced. I go through them whenever like I try to optimize one of them. Okay, that place over there is clearly cursed. Dude, how is this hitting like 40? I have no idea what you're talking about. Like, you're just being very confusing right now. Oh, something broke here. Oh no. This is all not rendering right. Well, I mean, the FPS are good at least. Yeah, there's definitely some render modes going wrong here. Oh, and now the perspective matrix is fucked. Well... I might just release the source before I release the game. I feel like that might work, kind of. Are other people already helping optimize stuff? Sauron is making F3DX free, but other than that, no one really helps me optimize this. Sometimes there's ideas from like Mario 64 that make it into RTYI, but that's about it. People could port to Vita or 3DS, true. I don't know if the 3DS is powerful enough to run this without some actual optimization done. You know what I mean? Like real optimization. Let me check the inside of this real quick. So there were a few materials here that went really wrong. The first one I noticed was, of course, this one here. This looked like it does not set render mode. It indeed does not set render mode. Wait, it doesn't need to set render mode. The fuck? It's not a multi-texture. What the hell? What was going wrong here? Was it the lights? Will people wishing for something like RTY engine or source code readily and easily applicable for things will be disappointed? Is that feeling based on what you're talking about, including in that bad code video? Well, they would likely not even have to interact with like the engine code, so I don't think they have an issue with it. If you look at something like Unreal Engine, it's also very similar in that engine code is just too complicated for average programmers to understand. Mario 64 runs great on the 3DS. Yeah, but don't you think that RTYI maybe is gonna be a lot more expensive to run on a 3DS? Like for one, instead of 1070 triangles like Bob on Battlefield, you'll have 8000 triangles. What we're saying then is that an engine of some sort will exist. That's the thing I didn't honestly expect before, I admit. Yeah, I'll definitely release this, and then people can just build on my engine if they want. How many polygons are usually in 3DS games anyway? Render 96 3DS runs with 60 FPS. Oh, if Render 96 runs on a 3DS, then yeah, no issue. Okay, so when I release, I'll just release my source code when my hack is done. So cool to see RTY upgrade after release with engine improvements. The improvements after I'm done with this will likely be very, very small. I don't think that you can expect much. You'll at most see like 5% improvements after the release. I think we'll also just like import this here. You doing collisions? Nope. I already did most collisions actually. Yeah, I don't think the DS port is gonna happen. Even the normal DS port of Mario 64 is still struggling. You have to keep in mind that a lot of the optimizations I do are not optimizations for 3DS. They're optimizations for a Nintendo 64. So when you just run the code unmodified, a lot of it will be slower and not faster. A lot of the optimizations I'm doing will like hurt 3DS performance. Yeah, each hardware is gonna be good at different things, basically. And this is why it would be amazing if we lived in a world where instead of everyone having their own computer, there would just be one computer everyone uses. And then games could just optimize for the machine trademark. And then we would have games that are so optimized because everyone knows how the machine works. That'd be awesome. Current Microsoft game available in your finished new engine eventually? Nope. Very unlikely, because that would be a shit actually. Maybe. I don't know. I changed my mind. If I ever have way too much time, sure. Everything's pretty much the same architecture? I don't think so. Nowadays, it's kind of different because modern architecture is optimized for bad code. You know what I mean by that? It's like there's so many different ways that the cache interacts with your code. Like you have multiple, you can store the same line of code in like 5 different places in your cache instead of just one place, like on the N64. Same with your D cache. It's like, it doesn't really matter anymore how you write your code. It's marginal gains from targeting cache, I would imagine. I don't actually know if that's true. That's something I really have to look into, because now that I work in Unreal Engine 5, I gotta understand that stuff. How do you find bad code? You just like code that doesn't look at cache structures. That's what I mean. Okay, this feels a lot nicer, I find. I don't think we need more background here, because this already feels very holden. But we do need some train tracks here. Yeah, basically mushy. Like code that's not really optimized for memory proximity, for example. I mean, who would even think to optimize code for memory proximity? Some might think of optimizing their data for memory proximity, but code? I think a lot of programmers would be like, huh? That's a thing that helps? And it's like, of course it helps. But that is a realization you need to have, right? Oh, what happened here? Oh no. I know what I did. When did I do this? It was an accident. Hello, Welfare Ninja. It's going pretty well. Well, I have to redo this transition here. Sucks. Oh well. Not a lot of work, at least. I was gonna have to redo some of these vertex colors anyway, because I was editing the model a lot. least this doesn't take that long. Oh no, the oven is about to turn on. Ah, that's so loud. Torture. Literal hell true. Oh, what the hell happened here? Don't like this one. Don't tell me I'm doing the collision map right now. I'm not, okay. Just a stopping area left. How did we discuss port start? Because we were looking at the N64. He'll go back to sleep soon. Yeah, my baby dragon sometimes wakes up and then he just starts spitting a bit of fire and then he just leaves. It is what it is. Okay, just this one here. There we go. We got the colors back. We still need to add back the fade here, but it is what it is. Guys, I might keep it real. I think we're done for today. This works pretty well now. I like the feeling of it. I'm gonna add some train wrecks here. I'm gonna add the Yoshis here. I'm gonna program Boshi. And then the stage is finished. Everything's done after that. Just some N64 bug fixes. Can I make you some 3D stuff? Dude, if you wanna make 3D models from me, definitely, always appreciate it. I cannot think of something useful for you to do though. Could use some more rocks, some cactuses. Unfortunately, I'm about to head out now. Can we make rocks and cactuses? That would be awesome. I'll see you guys next stream. Bye bye.